A little girl named Natalie Wallace was shot this weekend on the 4th of July, walking outside of her home.
Was that 3 males exited a white vehicle and fired in the direction of that family.
Natalie Wallace was shot in the forehead, rushed to Stroger, where she died.
She smiles. She always tells me, I love you. I'll buy her anything she asks me to buy, because I love that little girl, okay? I'll never be the same again.
Where's her justice and where's her parade? Where's her protest? Where is Al Sharpton? Where's Kevin Hart? Where's Dave Chappelle giving a speech about this? Where's everybody at? Where's Black Lives Matter right now? And I know this is the same thing everybody's saying, but where are they at? That's what I would love to know. Where are these people at? For a little girl that deserves so much more than anybody that's been killed recently, the most innocent person, the true innocent person that got killed because of gang violence. They got killed because somebody in one gang shot somebody, and this person's coming back and they shoot somebody else. Where's it at? Because it was a black person that shot a little black girl. Now nobody has anything to say about it. Everybody's voices are now silent. Nobody has something to say about how she walks out of her house to go play and gets shot in the forehead. This girl got shot in the forehead. How sick is that? Imagine your little child walking outside and gets hit by a bullet right in the forehead, and this is your norm. And what do the people say in the community? This is not the last time it's going to happen. It's going to keep happening. And they're screaming, where's Black Lives Matter now? Yet the little white kids in college are sitting there posting a black heart on the right day. They'll go out there and show face and take their little pictures and say they're marching with Black Lives Matter. Where are you at now? Where are you at, college kids? Where are you at, rich little spoiled Antifa pieces of shit? Where are you at? This girl actually needs some justice. Black Lives Matter has a ton of money that they have pushing into their movement. This is a perfect opportunity to show, hey, black lives do matter. Let's go do something about this. Let's go into those communities and run these gang members out and say, you're not allowed here, man. It doesn't matter if we're a low income. Everybody goes, well, that's what you expect in a low income, high crime area. Low income doesn't equal high crime. It doesn't mean that you have to be a gangster and go shoot people. Everybody needs to stop saying that, oh, if you grow up in these neighborhoods, it's more likely for this to happen. Yeah, because these people are running the neighborhoods. They don't have anybody helping. There's so many good, honest people in these neighborhoods that want this to stop, that want to stop living in fear. They want to get out of the community. They want to get out of those places because of violence. If they didn't have violence, they wouldn't care if they left, man. They love each other. They're with it. They're in a community where they get to see each other every day. They know everybody. They say hi. And they don't want the violence. So where's Black Lives Matter on that? Do we have bad cops? Yes, we have bad cops. The good ones outnumber the bad ones all day long. Silent majority need to stop being silent. Black Lives Matter are never going to step up and help somebody out like this little girl, Natalie Wallace. They're not, because it doesn't fit their agenda. They don't care about any life. They care about the agenda. They're moving that agenda, and that's all they care about. So this little girl getting shot by a stray bullet is going to be the America's, United States, new norm. Because what's going to happen? When this, I'm not trying to be one of those people that try to have a doomsday kind of thing. This is reality. Reality is that we're looking at a race war. You're going to have to choose sides, because you're not going to be on one side or the other. You're going to walk down the street, and because you're white or because you're black, you're going to get attacked. So you're going to have a community. You're going to have to pick a side. It's not going to be anybody's choice. All right? This agenda that's being pushed right now by Black Lives Matter, by the media, is going to push it into racism. Exactly what they're trying to fight for or claim that they're fighting for. All they're doing is pushing us towards what will really happen, which is have racism because out of necessity. It's going to be racism out of necessity. My kids, your kids, everybody's kids are going to have to pick sides. Then they're going to be segregation. They're going to have too much violence. They can't have schools that have a mixed. We're going to go back to segregation. It's going to go completely backwards. I don't understand why nobody learns from history. Let's just take this little piece of history. The Hatfields and the McCoys. Okay? Here's an example of what happens when you continue the cycle. Hatfields and McCoys, one guy kills another person's family member, that person kills that person, and it just keeps going for years and years and years. So what's going to happen if we get into some kind of situation like that where people are racist out of necessity and you start having segregation? It's not going to stop. It's going to be years before that's able to stop. Why can't we stop it now? Why can't we put a stop? Why can't we say, hey, we see your agenda. We see your agenda, and we're not having it. We want to stop this. We need to stop this before this gets out of hand. Right now, we're lucky that coronavirus is here. Because if coronavirus wasn't here, there would be kids all over getting the shit kicked out of them. That's not like a guess. That's what would be happening right now. As much stuff that's being, as much propaganda out there about how racist white people are, you're going to go to school and white kids are going to get the shit kicked out of them just on them being white. I'm not trying to go back into the reverse race, but it's a fact. Just on them being white, they're going to get the shit kicked out of them. So what are they going to do to protect themselves? They're going to do exactly what black people did back then to protect themselves. They're going to gang up. They're going to team up with other people. There's power in numbers. So they're going to get with other white kids that are like, man, I'm sick of getting the shit kicked out of me. I want to be with a bunch of people. So they're going to walk only with 5 or 6 kids. That way, if they come across 5 or 6 black kids, they stand a chance. What do you have? Now you got a real race war. You got two sides, white and black, fighting because of colors, fighting because of the media, fighting because of Black Lives Matter. So when are we going to stop it? That's what I want to know. When is Natalie Wallace's life actually going to matter? When is a little kid's life that gets hit by a stray bullet by some piece of shit thug people, when are their lives going to matter? When are we going to run into these places and say, you know what? If the cops can't do it, we will. There should be people coming in, and I'm not citing violence, but I'm saying that same way they had militias a long time ago, there should be militias against these gang members. And they try to do gang units and all that with police officers, police departments. It's not working, man. Chicago's out of hand. Chicago is crazy. And it's sad for every good, innocent person that lives there and that has to deal with that. So hopefully Black Lives Matter stands up and actually does something for this little girl and all these other little kids that I'll go ahead and put at the end here. All these other little kids that got shot, wrongfully killed, and lost their life at an early age, they need some kind of recognition. More than one little clip on the news. They need national recognition, and they need to make people mad and feel the pain that this mom's feeling.
I couldn't do nothing. My baby was laying on that ground. It just take a minute, Jesus.
We sit there and listen to George Floyd, which was a horrific thing, and he deserved what he got. What I mean that he deserves what he got was he deserved the funeral, he deserved the recognition. Okay? This little girl and these other kids, they deserve the recognition. We got to sit there and hear the family of Rashard Brooks, the family of George Floyd, the family of Breonna Taylor. We got to hear the pain and the emotion in the family's voices. When the mom was crying, when the dad was crying, when the family members were crying, we got to hear that. We got to hear their pain and go, man, there needs to be change. There needs to be some kind of change in the police department. We need to hear that pain in the mom's voice nationally, all over, all day long, on the news about this little girl and these other kids that got wrongfully killed. Okay? All right, guys. Thanks for listening. If you can, hit that subscribe button. If If you want, hit a like, notification bell will tell you when I make a new video, and thanks. Have a good day.